G'day folks, welcome back to the channel. And in this latest installment of our pressure washer series, we're going to try out distilled water. Now for those unfamiliar with distilled water, it has no impurities in it. It's basically formed in the same way that rain develops inside a cloud. So it's not taken from any minerals, no rocks or anything like that. It basically has no impurities whatsoever and has the best chance of getting the best results from our pressure washer. So just a quick introduction, here is what we have. So we're all familiar with the snow job made by Bowden's. We have some distilled water, which I picked up at a local supermarket. And we have the Bowden's snowblow cannon. Again, what we're going to have is the GoPro mounted on top of my head, so we get a more point of view perspective. Apologies ahead of time because I know the sound isn't going to be all that great, and it never is on a GoPro, but especially with the external sound as well. I'll try and make it the best I can, but no guarantees. So with that as an introduction, let's get out there and start making some more foam. Just going to give it a bit of a shake. It's better. Okay, let's have a go. What's going on here? Feels like a bit of a fluctuation in water pressure. Okay, and that's most of the car done, and probably just under a quarter of the canister left. Been a bit more frugal with my dispensing, not as much waste this time. And one thing I've noticed straight up, it's starting to come off a little bit easier. I don't know, I understand why. I've given exactly the same preparation as before. It's still the same concentration. Actually, it might have been a little bit heavier with the snow job, so a little bit more concentration of snow job to the water, but it seems to be coming off a little bit easier, not quite as thick as before. So there's our 10 minutes. I'm not 100% sure on what all the hype was about with distilled water, but it seems to me it just seems a bit like a bit of hot air. Other people might get different results. They might have a different pressure washer, and I don't know, it just seems to me this it doesn't really have the same kind of effect as normal water does compared to distilled water. So anyway, I'm going to give it a wash off. And that came off really, really easily. Again, this isn't on all that hard of a setting, so if I put this on, it's on between 1 and 2. In comparison to the Karcher Ultra Foam Cleaner, then yeah, this is a hell of a lot easier to get off. I'm not 100% happy with how that came out, so I'm going to do a bit of a wash instead of just relying on a standard spray on and just forget about it. For me, that didn't quite go to plan. I mean, there was a lot of hype around having distilled water in there instead of just ordinary tap water, and for me it just didn't come out that way. I don't know, it's just mixed results. I think I'll just stick with tap water from now on. So you let me know, tell me in the comments what works best for you. So with that said, I think I'll be going with the original Bowden's snowblower cannon and just ordinary tap water. Seems to give the best results. It lasts the longest, has the highest dwell time. It just seems to be overall the best result. So again, apologies for the poor sound quality. I was going to use the camera outside, but I thought it was better to use a point of view, so I took the GoPro instead. Again guys, thanks very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all the usual stuff, and I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, have a good one. Catch you later.